The Mesa Chamber of Commerce Inside Business Podcast brings you a unique view of Mesa through its vibrant business community and the subjects that are important. The podcast is produced in the Mesa Chamber of Commerce Media Studio. Our podcast is hosted by Mesa Chamber of Commerce CEO Sally Harrison. Please enjoy this episode of the Mesa Chamber Inside Business Podcast.
Hi, I'm Sally Harrison, president of the Mesa Chamber of Commerce, and today in our podcast studio is my friend Shannon Heinze from Guild Mortgage, who's also our board chair, past chair of our leadership program. I could go on forever, but this year's title is Volunteer of the Year. Yay! I know, it's so much fun.
So fun.
Oh, okay, let's talk about your mortgage work, right? You've spent more than 2 decades in the mortgage industry. Like, that's huge. What originally drew you into this kind of work, and what's kept you passionate about it? Because I know it's not easy, and you have peaks and valleys, right?
Yeah. Mortgage is a roller coaster for sure.
Yeah.
I started at a bank as a teller and worked my way up, customer service rep, then became a banker. And I was a banker through college and loved it. Thought I was going to keep doing that forever. And then I'll never forget, I went out to the lobby to greet a customer who wanted to open up a bank account. And when I turned around to lead them back to my desk, I rolled my eyes. And I thought, oh, shoot, if I don't like this that much, it's time for something new.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
I had zero plan because I thought I would love it forever. So I started looking around the bank, and I saw my mortgage guy sitting over in the corner, and it was during a good refinance time. And I was like, okay, maybe I can make some money doing this. And that's what did it. I reached out to the bank, the mortgage manager, and she was willing to give me a shot. And it was so cool. But I think what's kept me passionate about it is I always think, well, there's been people in the mortgage industry that are not on the up and up that you've heard. And I always joke like we were the ones that single-handedly took down the whole economy in 2008. And so, of course, there's just been some bad stuff that's happened in mortgage. And so I don't want that person to get to my mom or my grandma or my friends. And so it's I'm so passionate about it because I know that there could be bad things that happen in mortgage, and I want to keep it good.
That's great reason.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, you continue to originate loans while leading a very large team. I know it's continued to grow, and you've taken on more and more. Why is staying connected to customers important to you, and how do you balance being a producer, a leader, a coach, a community volunteer, a mom, a wife, like a friend, all those things? How do you balance that?
Oh, goodness. Well, I mean, for me, the first part of the question, staying connected to customers makes me a better leader. I think that you have to be able to teach. And so for me to be able to know what's going on in the market, know what's going on with rates, keep active. If, there's a change in programs, how am I supposed to teach my team to go out and sell that or know that if I don't know it? So I think it's super important to be a producing manager. I don't produce as much as some of my top teams because I don't have the time because of all the things you mentioned, but I do want to stay valid in the mortgage industry and know what's going on to help them and coach them and lead them.
Well, isn't it about relationships?
Yeah.
I mean, you get out of it what you put into it, right?
Exactly. Yeah, and being able to continue to coach them and teach them, I have to be able to do it. I think all of the other, how do I balance all of those things? I just like to be busy.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do if I didn't have all those things. And I learn from all of those things that I've put myself in. I'm constantly wanting to learn. So, that's most important.
Well, and you learn and then you turn around and teach.
I do like to teach.
Yes, you do. Well, I know you believe a leader works for their people rather than the other way around. What does that philosophy look like in practice?
I don't think that anyone in any position is too big for a job. I think if the trash needs to be taken out, I'm going to take the trash out. I think if one of my team members is going on vacation and they need someone to cover for them, I'm the one that's going to step up and say, hey, I've got you. I'll watch your phone. I think that it's important. In my industry specifically, they can be recruited away to other mortgage companies.
Sure.
There's commission salespeople. So it's my job to work for them and make sure that they're happy, not only with me as a leader, but with the company and with, the service that they're getting from us.
How long has Guild been around?
Oh gosh, we are in 1960. So what does that put us in?
Let's see.
66 years. 66 years.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah. Guild's been around 66 years, and I've been at Guild for 13.
Well, that says a lot. I mean, because we see obviously lots of businesses come and go, but for a mortgage company, that sounds like a lot because obviously there's a very large reputation that comes with 66 years.
Huge. We were one of the first FHA designation.
Oh,
and
wow.
We've always serviced our loans, and that's one of the biggest pieces of Guild that I love so much. What drew me to Guild is, I, as you mentioned, love relationships, and so when a loan closes, I want that loan to stay with Guild, with me, so that I can continue building that relationship and servicing the client. I tell everyone, I'm like, yeah, you can call our 1-800 number, but don't call me, and I'll help you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so you talk about having a giver's gain mentality and prioritizing relationships over transactions. How has that philosophy shaped your career and your involvement in the community?
I was involved in a coaching program early on at Guild, and one of the pillars that they would require of us was to give not only time but also monetarily to our charity of choice. And it was kind of hard for me at that time to give money. I was like, I need this money.
I'll give you some time.
I had been through 2008. I was like, I need to save every penny. But I was fully surrendering to this coaching program, and so I did it. I, gave the required amount, and I gave the required time to my charity of choice, with Creative Care. And it was wild how many relationships I built out of just changing that mindset that it'll come back to me. I don't need to worry about the money or the time. I'll get both back by just giving that. And I think that giver's gain mentality also, it's without expectation.
Right.
If you go in and you're like, I'm giving because I'm going to gain,
right,
it's not going to happen. But just going on without expectation and just giving of your heart, your time, you're going to get it back. People are going to recognize it.
It might not happen next week or even next year, but it will come. I've watched multiple chamber members that they're just involved in things. They're giving referrals, and it's been the same thing all the time. It's like, no, I'm not worried about it. It'll happen. It'll happen. And it does.
It does.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you've been involved with the Mesa Chamber for years. I mean, honestly, I've been here a long time, and I know you haven't been here as long as I have, but it feels like you have because you've been so engaged. Why has community involvement remained a priority for you, and how has it helped you grow personally and or professionally?
Community involvement is so important for me. I grew up here. I was raised in Mesa. My parents still live in Mesa.
Yeah.
My child was born in Mesa. I got married in Mesa. My husband's a Mesa firefighter. Although I don't live here right now.
Okay, okay, right now. That's good.
Right.
All right. We don't have to talk about that part.
I love the city. I love it so much. And, Mesa leadership was one of the things that really, brought me into the underground workings of Mesa and all the things.
It opens up the doors, right?
It really does.
Opens up eyes
It
to
does.
see what else is happening that the normal, average citizen doesn't get exposed to.
Yeah. I mean, just knowing all the good that's happening in the city, it's such a great program, but it just opened my eyes to how amazing it is. And so being involved in this community, just giving back to what it's given me has been super important. As far as growth, I mean, I can say serving on the Mesa Chamber Board probably has been one of my largest growth periods because of all of the people in the room. They're just so powerful, and they're so powerful with their brains. I mean, I soak up everything I learn every single meeting.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of community leaders that have made something of themselves by being, powerful, and that just teaches me. It's awesome.
We do have a really good board.
We do.
I'm so blessed.
Yes.
So, Shannon, you were recently named the Mesa Chamber Volunteer of the Year. I could get a little misty here. What did that recognition mean to you? And maybe what are you most proud of from your time with the chamber and the things that you've gotten to be involved in, people that you've met?
Gosh, I'll never forget. I wish I should know the year by heart because it is such a big deal. But we were awarded Small Business of the Year early on with my relationship with the chamber, and I hadn't been to one of your award ceremonies, so I went in kind of. I didn't know, eyes closed. And it was so cool, of course. I was celebrated, but I'll never, ever forget. So Brian Lawson was named Volunteer of the Year, and as you surprised me, you surprised him. And his face, I'll never forget. I was like, this is the coolest thing to give someone, to grant someone. Yeah. And so ever since that time, I was like, man, I wonder, will that ever happen to me? Will that ever be that time? And I appreciate that you guys recognized and see, the time I've given, but I don't know that it's been enough. Like, I don't feel like it's enough. I don't feel like it's deserving. You have so many people in your community that give so much of their time, so I didn't think it was time for me. And so the fact that you guys gave it to me, it means the world. It was
But that's
amazing.
why you won, because somebody that does give a lot is always that person that thinks there's other people that are deserving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And knowing I could do more. I can always do more.
I think that we can all do more, right? And it's not always writing checks.
Right.
Time, talent, treasure, like they're all important.
Connecting each other, making introductions, all those things.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so the chamber went some pretty great lengths to keep this. I mean, when you are co-hosting the event and you have scripts, there's a lot of, I hate to use the word deceit, but we had a lot of challenges to keep this from you. I mean, we had to give you a fake name for who you thought was we won't say that name because I don't want him to ever go, well, what the heck?
I didn't know if it was truly a fake name or if it was a name.
No, he's a real person. And he's a great person, and someday maybe he will be that person. But we did try and keep it, and I think we won until the teleprompter and you could see it. And I'm like, I know I was laughing. Forrest is laughing. Tell us what happened.
Oh, gosh. Well, the best part was when we were doing rehearsal, the script was obviously not my name. It was someone else. Yes. And after we finished, I don't know what, I threw a joke out, something about me not ever winning. And not being nominated. And I truly was joking, and Forrest and I laughed, and it was great. And so then later on, when we're standing up there, I think as a co-host, when it's not my time to speak, I was very busy watching the crowd and looking around, and I knew it wasn't my time, so I'm half listening, half not. And then I start hearing things that were
describing all of your
serving on the chamber board, serving on Mesa Leadership. So, good creative care. And I was like, okay, wait, who else is doing all that? And so then I knew. Yeah, I didn't see my name pull up on the prompter. It was the things that.
It was funny because when, in Phoenix Business Journal obviously is the sponsor of this, but, we had given her the script ahead of time, obviously, and I didn't realize it was going to be on the teleprompter. I just thought she had the script. And so when I saw it, I'm like, oh, okay, this is going to be interesting. So I'm standing there, and Forrest sees it, and he's looking like, giving me the side eye. And I can see you, and like, all of a sudden your head's tilting a little bit, and like I could see this look like what is this?
Yeah, it was. I was processing. I was a little late, but I was processing.
And I'm looking in the audience, and I could see people smiling, and I'm like, are they smiling because they've put it together that she's putting it together? It was so much fun.
It was fun.
It was such a fun evening, just all the way around. I mean, I love that event, just getting to recognize people, but to get to recognize you for all the work that you've done for Mesa Leadership, and then for not just the chamber, but the board of directors, because not everybody understands or knows that you spent extra time, and then you'll be on another year to work with Victor as he comes in. Just a huge thank you from all of us, because seriously, like, we couldn't do this stuff without you.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to find a way to stay involved and be involved.
Well, ask Craig. Like, some people don't get to ever leave.
That's true.
And so, yeah, you will be involved, and hopefully you can find a way that you want to do it. Otherwise, we're going to drag you kicking and screaming to do it.
I definitely will.
Well, we appreciate it. And from a work side, I appreciate all the help that you gave me and my kids earlier in the year to get them into a new house, and me selling that house to them. It was a new experience to do it the way we did it, and it worked. I wish I could tell you that they're now expecting, but they're not yet. But I'm hoping
soon.
Very soon. I'm hoping this year. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you trusting me with your family, and it's a pleasure taking care of them. I loved it.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
We love you.
I love you guys.
This has been a Mesa Chamber of Commerce Inside Business podcast. You can find all podcast episodes at iTunes, Spotify, or your own favorite podcast website. You can also find them online at mesachamber.org. Content of this podcast is copyright the Mesa Chamber of Commerce, unless otherwise noted.